everybody, welcome to the weekend reading vlog. Well, actually it's going to be a 4-day reading vlog for the dark romance readathon. If I can find the people that are doing it, I will put it down in my description. Yeah, actually it is like 6 something on Friday evening and it goes on till Monday, but I already started a book. That's why I haven't updated, because I've been so involved in the book. But the first book I'm reading is Twisted Love. It's her brother is best friends with the guy, and she has the hots for him and stuff. And her brother, his name is Josh. He's going away. I think is it a doctor or something? I forget what he's going for, but he went somewhere for a year, and he wanted his friend Alex to watch over her while he was gone, because she has this guy that she broke up with that's turning into like a stalker. And yeah, and she has a dark past. He has a dark past. Something happened to her when she was younger. I'm not gonna tell you what, because spoilers. And he had his, I don't think it's, let me make sure it's not a spoiler. I don't want to spoil anything. Okay, it says he's driven by a tragedy. So, and I don't think it's a spoiler to tell you what it is, but just in case you think it might be a spoiler, then you could skip ahead until I put the book down. But his mom, dad, and little sister were killed. They couldn't, the dad hid him in time, but he wasn't able to hide the girl, his sister, and he's out for revenge. So, yeah, and he's the type of guy that, which is the prompt, which is, I hate everyone but you trope. So, the only one that he wants to be with that he doesn't hate is Ava? Eva? I always forget her name. Ava. And his name is Alex. Yeah, it's really good. Really, 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 really good. So, I'm loving it. It's just now starting to get nice and kinky, and yeah, I'm really, really liking it. I was supposed to stop on chapter 20, after chapter 22, and I was getting so involved I forgot, and I got to chapter 25, and I was like, okay, you gotta stop now, Lori. Buddy reading this with my friend Janae. I hope I say her name right. I'm so bad at pronouncing names. But she used to be on here, but she isn't anymore. She still has an Instagram, so we're doing it through Instagram, but she still watches YouTube videos, of course. But anyways, yeah, we're both loving it so far. There is something in here that I know she don't like the word of, so I don't know how she's gonna feel about it. But we've been like on Instagram, they have like a chat area where you can make a chat and just jibber jab, and we talked about the first 11 chapters, because we were gonna stop. We were gonna read all 11 chapters today, 11 chapters tomorrow, 11 chapters on Sunday, and then the rest on whatever's left on Monday. But we're loving it so much that we want to go into book 2. So we decided to read the first 22 chapters, and then tomorrow we'll only have 11, and we'll have another 20 whatever chapters. I'm not sure. But I already went a little over, like I said, so yeah. It's really good. I wasn't sure about this girl. I'm still not 100% with her. But Alex, oh my gosh. Why he is why he's cold, can be really cold with her. You know how he still treats her a certain way, but she don't mind that. It turns her on. So That's the only reason why it's not bothering me, the word that he uses about her. But he he doesn't say it like, you know, outside of the bedroom. So I guess I can kind of overlook that for right now. I'm not, like, if he ever said that word in, like, outside, like, just to be mean, then outside of the bedroom, just to be mean, then, you know, that's different. But, you know, people like to play games when they're having sex, I guess. I don't know. I don't, you know. Well, I do know, but you know what I mean. But I don't know if they like to be called that word, but apparently she don't mind, so yeah. But I think she would mind if he meant it, you know, like if it wasn't in the bedroom. So, but like I said, she was like that. It didn't bother, you know, that kind of turned her on. And there's this really sexy scene that just happened in here. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, yes, Alex, come on, like, really, you just did that? Like, I wouldn't have the, well, I don't have the right equipment, but I wouldn't have the balls to do that. But, yeah, I'm really liking him, like, but I feel so bad for him because he, you know, he feels kind of guilty because, you know, he's the only one that survived, but he wants revenge. His uncle, I think it's his uncle, Ivan, I think that's his name, took him in, and he's helping him get the revenge that they want to get. So, yeah, it's really, really good. I'm loving it. But I'm taking a break from, like I said, I'm done reading that. And the other day I started Her Soul to Take by Harley Larix. I don't know how you say her name. This one I'm not going to talk about too much in here. I'll mention, like, about it, like where I'm at in it, but I'm not going to like talk to you guys about it in this one because I'm doing sorry you guys, Rowan's whining. I'm doing a book diary for this one, and it's going to be spoiled filled, so you'll get my full thoughts on here. I'll just tell you what I will tell you, like, if I finish this during the dark romance, because I don't know if I will, but if I do finish it during the dark romance readathon, I will update you guys with at least the rating I gave it. But right now, I will just say it's very, very strange. And I also got, I'm also in the middle, because I got some library books. So I got the first 4 in the Wicked Villain series by Kate Robert. And the first one is Desperate Measures. This is a retelling between where Jasmine is with, gets with Jafar. Like, that's who she's, like, sleeping with and stuff. So, I'll show you what it says. It says, one night, my savior or my ruin. Rowan quit. Sorry, you guys. It says, one night and my entire life went up in flames, all because of him, Jafar. As my world burned down around me, he offered me a choice. Walk away with nothing but my freedom or rise to his challenge and win my fortune back. I bargained, I lost. Now Jafar owns me, and even as my mind rails against his rules, my body loves the punishments he deals out when I break them. But a gilded cage is still a prison. I'll do anything to attain my freedom, even betray the man I'm falling for. So, yeah. And like I said, this is the first one. I got the first 4 from the library. So I'm going to try to finish this by not this coming Monday, but the following Monday is when it has to go back. So I'm hoping to finish it by all 4 books by then. We'll see. But so far, when I haven't picked it up in a while because of the other 2, because of Her Soul to Take or whatever it's called. So yeah, I haven't, like, really, like I said, read anymore, but I might try to read some more. I'm just mentioning it in case I do, but I might just, if I don't, then I might do just I'll, after Monday, because like I said, this goes until Monday, so like Tuesday I'll probably start reading this if not. But I do have some other books I need to get to that's not related to the dark romance readathon. So, yeah. But this one is going to be my main one for tomorrow. I'll read my pages tomorrow, and then, I'll finish it tomorrow, and then me and Janae are going to be reading Twisted Games, which is the girl that we met in here. Her name is Bridget. She's a princess, and her bodyguard's leaving, so she needs a new bodyguard, and this guy is going to be the bodyguard. And it's their romance, their relationship. So I'm super curious. Like, look at this guy. He is so hot. Like, he's really good looking too, but this guy, my gosh, he looks more like the type I would have liked when I was younger. Like, I was into like the really dark hair and everything like that. So that would have been my type. So even though he's really good looking, and I love Alex, he's not as bad as you think, as he tries to come off as. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and I will probably won't update you until tomorrow when I read some more of this. I don't know if I'll update you. I might not update you, until I finish the whole thing, which will probably be tomorrow evening. And yeah, but whenever I do, I will update you guys, and you guys will know my final thoughts and my final rating, of course. Yeah, so I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Hi, everybody. It is almost midnight. It's almost the end of the first day of the Dark Romance Readathon, and I finished Twisted Love. Because me and Janae were so involved in the book, she was like, if you want to finish it, go ahead, because I'm going to finish it when I wake up in the morning, and then we can talk about the whole book. It was really good. I still didn't give it, I gave it a 5-star, but it was more like a 4.5. It wasn't quite a 6, and it wasn't like a full, you know what I mean? Like it wasn't a full 5, where I could give it just a straight 5. The only reason why I got a 5, of course, is because of Goodreads, because you got to give it, you can't give halves, and it was almost a 5-star. There's just a couple of things that I didn't like, just because there's certain things I don't like that happens in books, and one of the things happened in this book. But other than that, I really loved it. Oh my gosh. At first I wasn't sure about Ava, but oh my God, did I start to love her. She was so awesome after a while, but it took me a little bit to get into her. But once I did, I was like, hell yes, 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 yes. She is so awesome. And there was so many twists and turns. I thought one thing and I was totally wrong. Yeah. But it was so good. Even if I was totally thinking of something that wasn't right. But yeah. But look at this, you guys. Look at this tabs. I took a couple of I wrote a couple things down. When I was thinking it was one thing, I put that down. Yeah. But Alex, oh my gosh. I loved Alex so freaking much. I'm trying to fix this because it was all the way. Yeah, there we go. Too far out, but yeah. Look though, you guys. Look all those pretty tabs. Most of them are green because it was things that I liked that they said, or just things that just reasoned with me. Favorite quotes, like I said. Reds were things that surprised me or that I was wondering about, and I put a tab on to see if I would be right or not. I had some purple ones for Alex. I had, the darker purple ones are for Alex. The ones that's a pinkish. I'll show you. So this one was for Alex. Not all of them, just a few of just a few things that I wanted to remember about him. And a couple of the things that I wanted to remember about Ava, I put here with that color. Red, like I said, was for questions or things that really shocked me, blue. I didn't use a lot of blue, I don't think. Did I use any blue? Maybe a couple of blues, not much. I don't even remember what I was using blue for. Maybe other information. Green, like I said, is favorite quotes. Favorite things that, or things that reasoned with me. Yellow, of course, is sad, upsetting, things that piss me off. And, of course, pink is the romance, the sex. Did I forget any? The orange, I think I didn't say. Or did I say the orange? Well, if I didn't say the orange, it's for my favorite parts, things that made me laugh, and so on. So, but yeah, I really loved it. So, yay, I at least finished, if nothing else, one book for the Dark Romance Readathon. But now, I don't know what I'm going to read, because we're not supposed to read this until Sunday, but maybe when she finishes hers, we'll just go ahead and start this one, because we're super excited about this one. And Rice and Bridget, which is the princess, and he's the bodyguard. Yeah. Some people were saying it gives him like the Princess Diary vibes. The second one, I believe it is. Was this the second one they were saying that it was? I think it was the second one. They said they were giving it a lot of Princess Diaries from the second movie. So I'm very curious about that. But the couple of times that he was in here, Rice was in here in the other one with Bridget, I was like, I can't wait for their story. So, and it kind of ended. Twisted Love kind of ended in a certain part to lead into this book. So that was awesome. But I'm so excited for this one. This one's going to take a little bit longer because it's over 400 pages. But I'm very excited about this because her brother abdicates, or however you say, the throne. And so now she has to be, the head of everything. You know what I mean? Like now she's So now it's definitely forbidden for her to get involved with somebody like a bodyguard. She's got to marry someone that's, in the, in that, what's that word? In, like a king or a prince or something like that, like a rich up person. You know what I'm talking about, so. And of course, it's going to be forbidden for them to fall in love, and I'm sure they're going to anyways, and I'm down for it, so I'm so excited for this, but I don't know when I'm going to start this one. Maybe tomorrow. Well, now I can say today, because in one more minute it's going to be Saturday. But, yeah, I'm so excited for this one. So, hopefully, later today, I will start that one. Until then, I don't know what I'm going to read. If I read anything tomorrow for this, I'll definitely update you guys. Maybe I will, maybe I'll try to read some more in Desperate Measures. I don't know, we'll see. But I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys either later today, now because it's midnight, or on Sunday. So I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog, and it might be a long vlog, so stay tuned. Hi everybody, happy Saturday. So I know when I updated you guys yesterday, I said that I gave what was it called, Twisted Love by Han Haig. Not this one, I know I'm picking up a different title, but the first one in this, Twisted Love. I know I said I gave it like a 4.5 and I rounded up to 5 on Goodreads, but the more I sit on it, it's still like a 4.5, but I'm going to lower it on Goodreads and give it a 4. I still really liked it, don't get me wrong, but there was just a couple things that I didn't like, so that's why I decided to lower it. You know how sometimes you'll read a book and when you first read it, you like give it sometimes you might give it a higher score or a lower score, and then all of a sudden, the more you think about it, it changes. That's how that one was. But this one is already like so good. I just started it. On page 36, and yeah, I am loving already the banter between Rice and Bridget. In case you guys don't know, she's a princess, he's a bodyguard, and then he's, her old bodyguard quit, and Rice became her new bodyguard. And the story is that her brother abdicates, however you want to call it, whatever that word is, the throne. So now she's going to be the queen. So now before it would have been bad enough her getting involved with the bodyguard, you know. But now it's really, really bad because she's got to marry, you know, like a king, you know, someone high up, you know. So, but of course they're going to fall in love, you know how it is, and have to fight their attraction, you know, and stuff like that. And I know something's going on with him. I don't know what. So I'm very curious about his background. For her, it's not a spoiler because it tells you right away in the book. Basically, her mom died giving birth to, I don't know if it was who. I don't think it was her. Probably one of the other kids. I'm not sure. It doesn't. I don't know if it announces who it was. But I just know that she was saying that her mom died during childbirth and her dad died in a car accident a couple years later. So it's only her and her brother. So, but yeah, they're already like fighting and everything. But there's some really like awesome like quotes already. Like I've laughed so hard already in this book. Like this guy, it's not a spoiler because it happens almost right away. This guy is like hitting on her and wanting to, you know, be an asshole to her, and she's like, I'm not interested, and he's still trying to do stuff, and then Rice comes and you know, breaks it up, and he calls her, what was it? Was it a cunt? He called her a stupid cunt, and she got so mad. He's like, what did you call her? And the guy was trying to like backtrack, the frat boy, and he goes, basically it was like, tell her that you're sorry. And he says it really, mumbled it, and then Rice is like, say it louder. He said, I'm sorry. And then he said and then the frat guy goes, for calling you a bad name. And Rice prompt, his brows creased in confusion. My brow contained more threat than humor. Say I'm sorry for being a limp dick idiot who doesn't know how to respect women. Then he says, the frat boy goes, I'm sorry for being a limp dick idiot who doesn't know how to respect women. And then he goes to Bridget, do you accept his apology? He goes, if you don't, I could take this outside. And then it's like, I'm good. And then she says, I suppose there's no use wasting more of our time on someone insignificant. And then Rice says to the guy in a low voice, if I ever see you bother her or another woman again, I lowered my voice, you may as well learn how to do everything left-handed. Because your right one will be out of commission permanently. Now leave. Then she said something, and he's like, some people are idiots and some people are assholes. And she's like, Mr. Larson, I do believe we're having a civil conversation. And he goes, are we? Someone check the weather in hell. I just love him. But of course, you know, he's fighting his attraction, and of course she's trying to fight her attraction. So he's like doing stuff to make her upset and stuff, but it's so funny. Like, I'm just loving this, like, already. 36 pages in, and they're like cracking me up with their relationship. So, but I think we're gonna read like 169 whatever pages a day to finish this on Monday. So I'm gonna read some more later. I'm supposed to read to chapter 17, I believe. 16? No, We're supposed to stop after chapter 15. So once we get to 16, we're supposed to stop. Yeah, not 15, not once we get to 15. We're reading through chapter 15. That's what I meant to say. And right now I'm on 4, so I still got a little bit to go. But yeah, I'm going to take a break. If I finish my parts tonight before it gets too late, then I'll update you guys tonight. Otherwise, I'll update you tomorrow before I start the next part. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Hi everybody, so I did wind up finishing my pages for today, and I'm loving it. Twisted Games is just so good, you guys. Like, oh my gosh. Like, he just makes me laugh so much. There's some quotes in here that I mean, some stuff I already tabbed for quotes and things in here. Like, I have at least, like, I don't know how many green tabs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 8 to 10 green tabs, if not more. Probably got more actually, because some of them are like 2 tabs on a page. Right here. Love, passion, choice. There are no amount of money. I mean, wait a minute. Love, passion, choice. Things no amount of money could buy. And then there's, but most people were people no matter their title, and some desire were universal. Unfortunately, the ability to fulfill them was not. And then I'll do a couple that aren't that are at the beginning, so they're not really spoilerly. I think that was those there. Let me see. Another thing I tabbed that I liked was, it says, this is when they first meet, and he's talking about security measures that need to be changed. And the first one, he said, is number 1, the windows. And she says, she says, which ones? Stay calm. She's thinking to herself, stay calm, stay reasonable. He says, all of them. And she goes, Booth, which is her old bodyguard, says he covered his face with his hands while I contemplated turning my hairpin into a murder weapon. I laughed so hard with that one. Then there's something I wanted to remember about one of the other characters, which I'm not gonna mention because that could be a spoiler for the 3rd book. I don't know. Let's see. Then there's my smile contained more threat than humor. Say I'm sorry for being a... Oh, this is when, I think... Did I tell you guys this one? I can't remember. I might have already said this one, so, yeah. But, let's see what else. Let me do another one. Yeah, I think I already told you guys that one. I'll show you a couple... I'll share with you a couple other ones. He says, I'm not going to tell you why he says this, but one of the things he says is, I'd rather you hate me alive than love me dead. Get dressed, we're leaving. The get dressed, we're leaving part, of course, I wasn't tabbing for that part, but. This one ain't really spoiler. She says, wait a minute. Let me find where it was. He just says something, and she says, thoughtful and observant. You really are full of surprises. And he says, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anyone, I'll have to kill them. Thought that was cute. And I laughed when he said that. That wasn't for a quote. That was just for laughing. I just love him so much. You see. I think I already said that one. Yeah. And there's a couple other ones that I'll say that aren't really spoilers. Let me see. He says, it's nice. He said, what? Oh, your real smile. She said, forget a skip beat. My heart skipped a whole song. And then she says, don't try playing it off. We're past a milestone, Rice Larson. First compliment to Bridget Von, I don't know how you say her last name, and it only took 2 years. Mark it down. And Rice snorted, but humor filled his eyes. 1 year and 10 months, he said, if we're counting, which he was. And then she said, if my heart skipped any more songs, it'll have no playlist left. Not good at all. I don't think that's spoiling because you know that it's a romance, so you know they're gonna get together. So I don't think telling you those quotes. Is that all my green ones? I think that was all my green ones. Or do I have more? Yeah, I have one more green one. But I have a pink one because of something he says. I was like, aww. Pinks are like, aww, and just and it could be sex too. It's just all about awes and sweet moments and the sexy times. But this one ain't for sex, of course. What this one says. He's getting jealous about this other guy, and he goes, I knew his name. He knew I knew his name. And if he was stupid enough to ignore my warning, I would hunt him down, rip off his balls, and feed them to him. He's so freaking jealous. It's so funny. The other one would be, I think would consider a spoiler. I've just been laughing so hard with this book. I mean, this is just so freaking good, and Rice is so awesome. Like, I'm so in love with this character. Like, oh my gosh, like, I haven't felt this way about a guy in a book in so long. Like, I have, like, little, like, guys, I mean, some of them that I think are cute, and, you know, I had, like, little crushes on, I mean, not crushes on them, but you know what I mean, like, really I like them. But this guy, there's just something about Rice that is like pushes all my buttons. I really like this character a lot. Like, he's probably gonna be one of my favorite heroes, probably because, you know, he's older. He's 33, I think it's like 32 or 33 because she just turned 23, so I'm thinking he's 33, 34, somewhere around there. I can't remember exactly. But, you know, he's more of a man, so. And usually I read, you know, like young adult or fantasy with younger guys. And even though he's still this character is a lot still younger than me, he's still like, but at least he's in his 30s, you know what I mean? But yeah, I just love this. Like, I'm just having a good old time, you guys. Like, I'm just loving it. But I'm gonna let you guys go because this vlog is gonna be so long before I'm finished telling you guys my favorite parts and everything in here. And it won't go up until Monday, or unless me and Janae are so involved that we finish it tomorrow. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of long because I'm really loving it. But I'm having a good old time. I just have so much to talk about because it's so good. I highly, highly recommend this. I love it so much. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll talk to you guys later. Everybody, happy Monday. I'm sorry I didn't update you yesterday, but I just was reading this book all day yesterday, and then I finally finished it today. Twisted Games, of course. So freaking good, you guys. So good. Like, look at all these freaking tabs. I don't know if you can tell, but look at these tabs. Like, look at that. Look at that. Like, look at all those, you guys. Now you guys can see them really well. Before you weren't seeing everything, but now as I'm going like that, you can see it with the sun hitting better. But yeah, all those tabs. It's so good. It was so good, you guys. Like, 6 stars. Next to Red, White, Royal Blue, this is my favorite romance book. Like, it was so good. Like, it's basically tied for, I would say really it's tied for my favorite romance book. It was just so good. And Rice, oh my gosh, I loved Rice so much. And Bridget, oh gosh. if I had a girl, like a girl friend, you know, like how you have a boy in the book, you have a boy boyfriend, whatever. My girl, my girl book, my book girlfriend, yeah, that's it, would be Bridget. I just love Bridget so much. Yeah, she would definitely be my book girlfriend. Like he's my one of my favorite book boyfriends. Probably is my favorite book boy. I just love the romances so much in Red, White, and Royal Blue, but this one right here, he is definitely my favorite love, like, guy. Like, oh my gosh, yes. Like, yeah. And it was so good. I could see why people said that it was like Princess Diary 2 type to it. Yeah. Because there was a lot of, like, something that she was trying to do. That'll probably spoil it for some people if you guys watch Red, White, I mean, now I got Red, White, and Royal Blue in my head, my mind. But if you guys watch The Princess Diary 2, you guys will probably know what I'm talking about. There was something in Princess Diary 2 that I can't remember her name, but she did, or she wanted to get changed, and yeah. But it was so good. The sex, this is the kind of sex that I like in a book. And the romance, and the way he talked to, like the way he was with Bridget, and the way Bridget was her. She did one stupid thing, like in the other that we found out that happened in the first book with Anna and Alex. She did that one stupid thing, and after that she listened to him. She wasn't like the person in this book, which I haven't read any more of. So I liked that she was like, okay, I'm going to listen to you. And she did. She might not like doing what he wanted her to do, but she did it. And I love that she, like, stuck with her. You know, she did what she thought was right. And I just really loved her a lot. And like I said, Rice, oh my gosh, he's just like, yeah. And once he decided that he was going to, like, be with her, he wanted to be with her. Like, there was no going back for him. Like, some guys were like, oh, I want to be with you. I'll always be here for you and stuff. And then they, like, gone. They do something stupid and they leave for part of the book. And then they have to forgive each other. Or one has to forgive the other. This one, it was so good. It was so good. It was nothing like those other ones. So, he was a man. He's 34. Rice. Oh, well, he turns 34 in the book. Because they're 10 years, there's a 10 age, so it's an age gap too, because she turns 24 in the book, and he turns, like I said, 34 during the book, so, yeah. But why he, you know, tells her what to do, it's because he's the bodyguard, you know, and she's going to be a queen, you know, and there's a lot of people that go after you when you're, you know, when you're higher up and stuff. So, and when you're gonna rule a country, I'm sure it's even worse. So, but yeah, but he did it for that reason. He didn't like but he did get there is some jealousy in this book. So if you like that, yeah, he does have some jealousy things, but he doesn't treat her like a, you know. Like, he doesn't, like, some guys get so jealous. Like, he might got jealous, but you know what I mean. Like, he didn't, like overtower her and stuff. You know, like, he did, like, little, like, punishments, you know, like, spanking her on the butt or, you know, like, getting a belt, you know, like, that kind of play. But that was just, you know, their play. It was like he was, you know, like, doing it, like, because he, you know, didn't like her or something. Or, you know, was abusing her or anything. You know what I'm talking about. But, yeah, it was so good, you guys. So good. But, I don't think I'm going to read any other romances today. I mean, any dark romances. I did read this book on my Kindle. It was, I don't remember the name of it. Vasprin or something like that. I don't know who the author was, but it was a Mel romance. And the guy was a priest. Or became a priest, and the other guy is a rock star, and the band has to, like, what's it called? They have to like take, you know, like time off because they're all into, you know, like drugs and stuff like that. So they have to go into rehab, and he comes back, and the one that he was, they had like, when they were 17, they had a thing, you know, a fling, and then a thing going on, you know what I mean? And then, I think his name was Jasper, but he called him Jazz. He left. He told him that he decided he wanted to be a priest, and he left to be a priest. And Alex, that's the other guy's name, left to become a rock star. And yeah, and there's so much darkness in that book, but I think it's called Visper, something like that. But it was so good. I gave that 5 stars. Gave this 6 stars, and Twisted Love. Yeah, Twisted Love. Wherever I put it, I gave 4 stars. I know at first I said I gave it 5, but then when I was thinking about it more, it was more of a 4, like a 4.5, but more like a 4 on the scale, you know, like on Goodreads. So yeah, but this was so good, so hot. I love the sex scenes. I just loved their relationship. I loved the plot. I loved him being a bodyguard protecting her. Yeah, I just loved everything about this book. I'm super excited because the next book is going to be Ava from the first book, her brother Josh, and her best friend Jazz. I'm so excited. So excited for that one, I guess. And that doesn't come out until January. And then I think the last one's going to be her friend Stella. Their friend Stella, and Christian, who you'll meet in this book. You'll meet in this book. So I think that's who's going to be the last one, but I don't have any idea when that one's coming out. But yeah, so I'm super excited for the end of January to come, and I can get the 3rd one, because this series is just so damn good. So that is it. I'm going to start a regular reading vlog, so stay tuned for that. I have a couple of things coming in the mail today, so that will be in the upcoming reading vlog. But yeah, I'm going to let you guys go, and I will talk to you guys later. So I finished 2 books, well, 3 books if you talk about the priest one, but I don't think that was considered dark romance. But there's a lot of darkness in it because of drug use and everything like that. So, but it was really good. So 3 really good books during this 4 days. So yay! And finishing 3 books in 4 days isn't bad. I know a lot of people could read more, but hey, I could have probably read more because I still have Desperate Measures. I could probably finish that today, but yeah, I have other books I really need to get to, so I'm going to do that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing. Hit that bell icon so you'll know whenever a video like this is up for your viewing pleasures. And until next time, I am out of here. Happy reading, and thanks for being awesome.
When there's no more hope is left in me,